What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. In light of the recent changes and upgrades to heavy grenade launchers, the endgame DPS meta of Destiny has seen quite a change. So today we're going to be checking out the top 7 grenade launchers that you'll need to start using to deal out the most damage against raid and dungeon bosses. We've taken these grenade launchers and tested them up against the Grasp of Avarice dungeon boss, Farazia. And to correct a few mistakes that I made on the last damage testing video, we've removed as many variables as possible so we get the most accurate base damage out of each of these grenade launchers. We're not using any debuffs, no revitalizing blast, and no kindling trigger. We are using a warlock with Well of Radiance, 3 reserve mods on our chest, and 3 weapon surges on our boots to match each weapon's damage type. And we'll be checking out the Acosmic Void Grenade Launcher, the Cataphract Strand Grenade Launcher, the Mutiny Solar Grenade Launcher, the Koraxis Distress Strand Grenade Launcher, the Marsilion-C Solar Grenade Launcher, the Regnant Void Grenade Launcher, and the Wendigo Arc Grenade Launcher. And we're starting with the Wendigo. We've got Explosive Light and Auto Reloading Holster, along with mini frags. And with 28 total grenades available, the Wendigo puts up just over 1.7 million points in damage against Farazia. Up next, we have the Koraxis Distress. Unfortunately, I don't have the god roll of this grenade launcher, but with some simple math, we could easily figure out what the added damage would be with one of its damage boosting weapon traits. We do have Hatchling and Demolitionist, along with mini frags, and in total, the Koraxis is able to carry 36 total grenades. And in the end, the Koraxis was able to put up just a little bit more than the Wendigo, with 1.75 million points in damage. So with a damage perk like Surrounded, we would have just over 40% additional damage, which would have put this grenade launcher over the 2 million mark. Next is the Marsilion-C, a free-to-play grenade launcher that put up some surprising damage. We've got Envious Assassin, along with Explosive Light, which allows this 150 RPM grenade launcher to hold 33 rounds in total. And when the dust settled, the Marsilion put up 1.755 million points in damage. And now we check out the Acosmic. This 150 RPM Void Grenade Launcher has Explosive Light and Clown Cartridge, and it'll hold as many as 35 rounds in total. And after 30 seconds against Farazia, this grenade launcher put up just over 1.8 million points in damage. Next up, the Regnant. This Void Grenade Launcher comes with Envious Assassin and Explosive Light, another 120 RPM grenade launcher that's able to hold as many as 28 total grenades. With a lot less reloading involved, because of Envious Assassin, this grenade launcher was able to put up just over 1.9 million points of damage. And now we're on to the Cry Mutiny, a really surprising addition to this list. This grenade launcher certainly benefits from the addition of Kindling Trigger and Revitalizing Blast, but we're not using those today. But we are going to test this grenade launcher twice, once with its Demolitionist perk and the other with its Incandescent perk. This is another 120 RPM grenade launcher that can hold a max of 29 grenades. With a combination of Vorpal and Demolitionist, the Cry Mutiny is able to put up 1,933,000 points of damage, which is honestly insane, because Vorpal is not even close to being the best damage perk for grenade launchers. When we test the Cry Mutiny with Incandescent and Vorpal, we see the overall damage numbers drop down just a bit because of the added reload time. But in total, we put up 1,926,000 points of damage, which is still more than any other grenade launcher that we've tested so far. And the final grenade launcher that we're testing today is the Cataphract Strand Grenade Launcher. Now, I don't normally play Trials, and I'm not that big into the PC Crucible lobbies, so I had to jump in today to get myself one of these, and sadly, I wasn't able to get the God Roll. I was able to get Enlightened Action and Explosive Light, so I was still pretty happy about that. And to make up for the fact that we would miss out on Envious Assassin and the Bait and Switch testing, I was able to get the help of a good friend to come in and give us a demonstration. So a big thanks to Twin Turbo. Now with Envious Assassin and Bait and Switch, the Cataphract put up 1.89 million in damage, but that's with one missed shot and only using primary weapons to trigger the Bait and Switch. So with a proper energy weapon to add to its damage, this could certainly surpass the 2 million mark pretty easily. We also tested the Cataphract with Enlightened Action and Explosive Light. This gives us a total of 29 rounds, split between the magazine and reserves, and I was actually surprised to see that Explosive Light caused a lot more damage, putting up 1,983,000 points in damage. But factoring in a missed Bait and Switch shot, plus the extra damage that you would have had from other weapons, Bait and Switch is definitely a more reliable weapon trait. So in closing, we saw the Cataphract, the Cry Mutiny, and the Regnant leading the way in damage, the only grenade launchers to surpass 1.9 million points in damage. And in comparison to the current state of rocket launchers, without the use of Argent Ordnance or the Gallahorn's Wolfpack rounds, grenade launchers are a much better option in most in-game scenarios. But what are your thoughts about these grenade launchers? Which is your favorite? And which of these surprised you? Let us know down in the comments below. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. If you're a new Light Guardian, just starting your journey, or a battle-hardened veteran looking for a new home, then be sure to check out the Discord link in the description below and join one of the greatest communities in all of Destiny. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.